In a recent video, I did a 2-tower chimps with POPSEIDON and Golden Justice. POPSEIDON stole my heart, but all Golden Justice did was skill issue the entire time. Instead of Golden Justice, I'm going to be substituting it with the Crossbow Master. With that weakest link gone, I thought this would be a breeze. But little did I know, it was me who had the skill issue. I think we have to use the ability to defeat this round.
Even do it, bro. God damn it.
So we can actually start with one or the other tower, whether it be Dart Monkey or the Mer Monkey. Now we do need to place the Mer Monkey in a very specific spot. You would think you'd want to be placed in the center, but he actually wants to be placed towards the back of the map for the late game. And since we can, we'll go ahead and get both of them. Let's see how round 6 fares and try to get up some of the property power that we need for round 24 camos and round 28 leads. I think our first upgrade is going to be the Echo Sense Precision. Just something with the auto-seeking projectiles does really well, especially in chimps. Afterwards, I think we're going to buy the camo just to make sure we don't die at around 24. And then since the crossbow is really, really cheap, I think we'll go ahead and buy that next. We do have to buy the Riptide Champion in order to pop lead balloons. And so I think we'll get the Sharper Prongs and Tidal Chill. I do hope the tier 3 and 4 Mer Monkey gets a little bit more range, because the fact that I can't see here right now is a little concerning. In fact, let's go ahead and get this crossbow right now. Hopefully it doesn't pull a Quincy on us. Nothing gets past my bow. And then just to make sure that we can, we are now going to go for the Riptide Champion. Like I was saying before, lead property power. Well, we couldn't actually greed the Riptide Champion. So we'll put the Mer Monkey on strong and hopefully break down those balloons specifically. Got the same problem. So let's try putting them both on strong and also getting quick shots. I didn't want to buy the upgrades, but apparently we need to. That and possibly placing this guy so he hits the track length over here would be ideal, but it seemed like that was enough. Strong targeting. Let's go ahead and get the Echo Sense Network. Didn't really give us that much range. I think in the late game we should be fine, but for the early game, it's a little bit scary. We are going to go ahead and put this guy on first. I'm going to go ahead and change the position of Mer Monkey. I guess quickly, I want to see where I need to place him. Here's what I'll say, though. Starting now, every single balloon that I leak, I will be gifting a sub over on Twitch. So pray on my downfall and go check out the Twitch channel, link down below. It is kind of crazy how much targeting can change the DPS of a certain round. We might need to focus up here. Hang on. One, how targeting can change a certain round, and the positioning of towers can also change it. All right, we need to... a little bit of hopeage moments. He's missing the yellows. And we have a... oh, no, okay. Good pierce, good pierce. Pink. Nice. The pink balloon seems slower than the yellow balloon, and we popped it down here. But we can now get the sharpshooter, so that's good. That's really good. I kind of forgot that sharpshooter can crit balloons. I wonder what the crit number actually is. And I really hope we're going to get the Riptide Champion before round 28. Otherwise, it's going to be a reset. Nope. Rip. No! So, hey. One gifted. Congratulations. All right. I'm going to say same thing. Except for this time, we do not buy the tier 4 sharpshooter. And we instead go for the Mer Monkey. We are very close to getting the Riptide Champion. So, thank goodness we actually did buy this. And I kind of forgot how cool this upgrade actually is. With being placed so far in the back... oh, okay. So, purple balloons, I kind of forgot, are a weakness of the Riptide Champion. Watching the Tridents seek out the balloons, and I think the farther it does travel, the more it's actually going to do. And so, putting it more in the back of the map is actually kind of good, because when it travels to the front, it will do more damage in general. Seems like after this round, we can go for that sharpshooter. Nice. And I think we'll finish up the cross path for the Mer Monkey. And now I think we're going to save for the Arctic Knight. If we can get crossbow, we might want to do crossbow first. I think it will be the first purchase tier 5 in this game. A bunch of the weaknesses of Mer Monkey, the crossbow master, or even the sharpshooter seems to do well at. which aren't really strong balloons. They're just kind of like those niche balloon types that I think added the game to make it more balanced. So I do hope the sharpshooter's in a good enough spot to pop all of those balloon types. Almost makes me want to go for a crossbow master before we even do go for the Arctic Knight. Damn, we were a cross path away from affording the Arctic Knight before 40. I really hope that we're going to have enough prowess here. Uh-oh. Oh my god, sharpshooter is insane, actually. I kind of forgot about that. Ugh, should I try? I think we'll try to greet out crossbow master beforehand. We don't have any Moabs until round 50, which I think would be the only reason we have to go for Arctic Knight. Maybe ceramics as well, but I do think the tier 3 can actually pop them somewhat well. We'll find out here. Yeah, see? I think they literally made POPSEIDON so good, they had to make it a weakness to something, which is funny because the other two towers just don't really have a weakness. And I think just because POPSEIDON is that good, he got this extra weakness. The devs are like, nah, he needs to be nerfed. Okay. Let's get that crossbow master. Round 49, that's a pretty early round, so thank goodness. 49 actually might have killed us. We are now going to go ahead and buy the Arctic Knight. One of the main benefits, I think, is just stronger attacks in general. Plus, we get the ability. I don't think the ability on the tier 4 is that good, but it does look kind of cool. We do have to be careful using it. It seems like if you use the ability against ceramics, it pops him into zebras, and then he can no longer pop it. But if you let the default attack pop them, they don't pop into zebras, and you can actually pop them. That probably made no sense, but he, like, kind of ruins his own attack sequence by using the ability. POPSEIDON still costs 56,000 and more, so we will be saving up for quite a while. Round 63 is a piece of cake. Not even the pierce limit of 63 can get past the crossbow master, aka Jim. So on my Twitch streams, you can actually name my towers. So just more reason to go follow the Twitch channel. Shout out to Jim. And someone did actually name my mermonkey the Hydro Archon. I thought it was Fontaine, but that might not actually be them. Kind of forget how good Crossbow Master is. I always feel like Crossbow Master is one of those tier 5s that you use. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and use an ability here just in case. Nice. I feel like Crossbow Master is just one of those towers that everyone uses when they first start playing chimps. And I feel like everyone has been there when it can no longer pop DDTs and you die to DDTs. Round 79 is called the Eco round. There are so many rainbows that even Skittles would be scared of it. Basically means you get a bunch of money though. And I think it's like almost $10,000 this round. Which is going to be good because we need to buy the... Uh-oh. Are we going to afford it? I was going to say before round 80, but maybe we don't. Oh, we do. Nice. So I mentioned it in my previous 2-tower chimps video, but not only did the POPSEIDON get buffed in the recent update, but from the tier 4 to the tier 5, he multiplies his tridents by 3, as well as just to becoming stronger in general. So how much stronger the tier 5 is than the tier 4 is astronomical. That and the ability just looks kind of cool. It's like a tsunami. It doesn't do much damage, actually. Mainly, I think it's the ice balls that bounce against the walls. DDTs seem to be a piece of cake. I'm pretty sure any of these beefy Moab rounds are going to be even easier than DDTs. Like, watch 92. And that looks epic. So one of the things about POPSEIDON that's kind of interesting is that you can't actually use the ability if balloons are out of range. But if you go ahead and aim it and then use the ability, it can actually damage balloons out of range. Which is going to be crucial, I think, for round 100. I guess I could show you. We'll aim and then use the ability. It is kind of annoying because if you aim the ability, it does track the balloons. And sometimes tracking balloons is a little bit better. But when we damage the Moabs, it actually just travels over to the end balloons and beats them as well. You may run, but you can't hide, little ceramic boys. All right, here's round 95. This is going to be, I think, one of the easiest rounds. I think even round 6 is more difficult than this round. We die. Beautiful. Round 96 is basically a wannabe round 98 without fortified. It's going to be easy. We'll even use the ability because we can. I have to be sparing using the ability now. Maybe we shouldn't have used the ability. Oh, thank goodness. My bank account can't afford me giving subs to you guys. All right, so now we're not going to use abilities. In fact, we're going to use it early, round 98, to make sure it's up for round 100. I don't even think we need to, and so I probably shouldn't, but I will. I guess the fortified ZUMGs are a little bit scary, but with how big the hitbox is of balloons, we can actually damage them, I think, about right here. Even though we can't aim the track, the balloons are just bigger, so we can. Nice. A little bit scary. So we're going to aim the ability and fire it off instantly. Just for some early damage. And then we're going to unaim the ability. We're also going to turn auto start off here. I think it's kind of important for round 100. And a little bit of Prage that we can actually beat this round.
Oh my god, what are you guys even doing, bro?
Oh, the idiots are on strong, dude. Or am I the idiot, dude? Who's the idiot that put these guys on strong? I was like, oh, it's only 2 ceramics. We should pop them. And they both just did not target them. Ah, 9. All right, we should be good now. I hope. Bro, why is it insanely scary? Oh. Okay. From my testing, it wasn't this hard. I even turned off monkey knowledge to make sure. We're good. We're good. We did it. We did it. Oh, no. I hope the DDTs are easy. They should be. They should be. Nice. Okay. So here's where we have to do a little bit of extra skill. And by extra skill, basically just spam the ability button constantly. We are looking for, I think, 4 different abilities. And then we have to get lucky. You're going to be able to look here at the bottom where the exit of the track is. This little orange triangle right here. There's going to be a moment, I think, where we have a crashing wake, one-shot a bunch of DDTs and ceramics. 3, 2, 1, go. Ability. Just for some early damage. It's not even that much. It's like hundreds of damage, which, again, is not that much in comparison to a bad. We're actually going to unaim the ability. And the reason we used it so early, we want the cooldown up by the time this bad gets in range. It almost seems scary and it's like it's not going to happen. But the bad is a very slow-moving balloon. That and crossbow should be getting some extra crit damage on this. And then we're going to use an ability at the very end of it. If it is out of range, we just target it and aim it. There we go. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Get some more damage here. Off both towers, actually. And we are going to go for an ability. ASAP. Don't target this one because it's in range and I wanted to auto-seek. And now for my calculations, this bad should pop at this bottom layer. And the seeking projectile should aim over towards it and pop it. I don't know when this is going to happen, but it needs to happen soon. You think use an ability, right? But we don't actually want to use the ability. And there's the crashing wake. Okay, so for my calculations, we actually want to wait, I think, until it pops into BFBs, then go for the ability. And then use it now.
God damn it, bro.
Ah, we did it so good, too. Same thing, except for we're going to try not using the ability at the end. Crashing wake. Ooh, that crashing wake is sick for those DDTs. They thought they were in the home stretch, too. All right, no ability. I think we have to use the ability. All right. Okay, no more commentary. Your boy's going to focus up. I lied. We're going to actually aim this right about here. And we're going to wait for, I think, the BFBs to pop. So right now. Yes! All right. We eventually got it. I didn't think it was going to be that hard for round 100, but I guess it was. GG's. Well, congratulations, you two. I now pronounce you 2 tower chimps. Well, that's going to wrap things up for the video, chat. If you want to see... Ooh, Desperado. That's a new Insta. If you want to see more 2 tower chimps content, or possibly even some 2 mega pops content, I guess give suggestions down below. I do have a video in the works. It is going to be the most difficult boss on the most difficult map. I think it's going to be pain, so be a master and stay cool.